Tomorrow's threat for severe weather, though, it reminds us of an important milestone in local weather history. I don't know if you remember this, but today is marking 100 years since a deadly tornado tore through Lorain. It happened on June 28, 1924. Several people died. Many were injured. Our Annabelle Childers takes a look at the weather lessons that we've learned from that devastating event.
I wonder how long people will continue to remember it. And that's what worries me, because it was a very, very effective thing that happened.
100 years later, grandchildren and great-grandchildren are the bearers of this story.
We honor their memories, sharing their stories today.
They remember the 1924 tornado that first hit Sandusky, killing 8, before taking a path out onto Lake Erie. The tornado came back, hitting the shore of Lorain, then the beach house, movie theater, and downtown, claiming the lives of 72, including the grandparents, aunts, and uncles of siblings Lois, Neta, and David.
This is my mom, and then this is the family, her parents, and her siblings who died.
The siblings say their mom, the lone survivor, and her family never talked about that day, and they would later piece together the history themselves.
Later, in her retirement, she made a good friend, and she said, we're going to be really good friends. She had a traumatic life, too. And that made me realize how deeply she had carried this, even though she hadn't shared with us very much.
Many people here bond over similar stories. Though they didn't experience the tornado firsthand, their families are marked by its impacts.
And when I think of my mom and her siblings being so young and have to deal with all that without their father, and I mean the whole after effects of that, I can't imagine how they got through that.
Carolyn Sokovsky never got to meet her grandfather, who died in the tornado. As a lifelong resident of Lorain, she's worked to get historical markers here, permanent monuments that will help preserve his story.
But I mean, as generations go, you wonder if it'll be remembered, and I hope with the markers and things like that the future generations will remember.
Now, as we look back, it's also important that we look forward and we look at the present. According to data from the National Weather Service, there have been 62 tornadoes here in the state so far this year. And if we get just one more tornado, we're going to break that state record for the number of yearly tornadoes.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. Great stories that we're hearing from them. It's really fascinating. It's so sad, but at least we can learn something from it. Annabelle, thank you.